Hi, today let's talk about the strategies that we should be using in architecting our solutions when we are migrating the on-premises to cloud, right? So let's get started. The first one in this is about repurchase. So in this requirement, in this strategy, what we do is we find out the applications which we are running on-prem, and if there is any alternative available, which is the SaaS-based model, which is available on cloud, right? For example, being email applications which we are running on-prem, we might be running on our servers, right, which are on-prem. But when we migrate to cloud, we might use the SaaS-based solutions which are already there. For example, G Suite or Gmail or Office 365. So those sort of applications we can utilize and minimize the cost of running the infrastructure, right? The second one is about Refactor or Rearchitect. In this, what happens is we will be looking for containerizing the applications, right? We will be adopting the microservice architecture. So in that way, what we are doing is since we are going to microservice architecture, we can roll out the updates quite fast, yeah. And instead of the monolithic architecture which we might be running on the on-prem. So that sort of strategy will help us in rolling out the features quite fast. The next one is about Replatform, right? So in this sort of scenario, we should look for the options wherein we can actually containerize the entire applications or entire infrastructure to possibly using Dockers or Kubernetes. And then we can use Google Cloud, Google Kubernetes engine to manage all those Docker platforms, right? So this is also great, and when we are looking forward to reduce costs when we are migrating to cloud, right? The next one is about Rehost. In this, what happens is we are going to migrate your entire infrastructure, right, into application-based engines or compute engines. The examples are like you might be running the applications on the physical servers or on VM. Those applications can be migrated to utilize the cloud native features such as AppG or the compute engine, and then we can use it in VMs and then thereby again further reducing the cost out of it. The next one is about Relocate, right? So in this scenario, what we are doing is, if at all you're using VMs or running on the ESXi host, then we can actually migrate the VMs to the cloud environment and run them on the compute engine's virtual machine. By this, it's like making sure we are utilizing the best of the availability of cloud, right? The next one is retain. In this sort of scenario where we might be having some applications which we might have developed in-house, we have spent some effort on it, and we might want to retain it for any business reasons or technical reasons. We might want to retain it to the existing environment, and we don't want to consider moving that to cloud. So that sort of applications will run in the hybrid model. In this scenario, it could happen that the applications or the front-end services are running on-prem while the databases are running on cloud, and we can have the mix and match of both the environments, right? The next one is about retire. So in this sort of strategy, what happens is we might find, okay, there are some redundant applications or servers which might not be used when we migrate to cloud. So those sort of servers or applications, we might want to decommission them, and thereby reduce the footprint of the compute services or app engine services that we are using on-prem. So these are some of the strategies which are key when we decide for migrating any infrastructure related compute services or application services to cloud. The main goal of migrating it to is reduction in the cost, better operability between the two environments, right? And from the business case perspective, it's going to be very friendly in the terms of rolling out new features or new updates quite fast, right? So those are the things that I wanted to discuss in this video. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. Thank you.